Hey guys, it's Lainey. So today we are talking about the cover reveal for Crystal Storm, which is the 5th book in the Falling Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. If you guys are new to my channel, you'll still know that I'm quite obsessed with this series. This is my favorite YA series of all time. I just love it. So of course when the 5th book's cover was revealed, I have to talk about it because coupled with the new image and the synopsis, I can start my fan theories. Here is the cover for Crystal Storm. I think I can speak for collectively a lot of people when I say how much we love this cover, mainly because we got our main boy Magnus as the cover star. I kind of had an inkling that maybe he would be on the cover based on the teaser we got a month or two ago of when the title was revealed. It was kind of like a desert background and you see a black cape, and we all know that Magnus loves his black. And let's just like appreciate this cover for a second here. Like stance, face, lips, scruff, and you can see kind of his eyes. I'm like in love. Jeez. And you can see his scar. On instinct, I want to say this is my favorite cover because, I mean, it's Magnus. He's my favorite character. I love him. However, I still really love the cover for Frozen Tides. Even if Lucia is my least favorite character of the core 4, I just love that color scheme as a whole. It looks so beautiful on the shelf. But I can't wait to get Crystal Storm. It's like, I love this cover. Next, we're going to hear about the synopsis, and I'm going to be reading each blurb, and then I'm going to be breaking it down and trying to figure out what it all means. Everything from here on out is going to be spoilers for the first 4 books. Magnus and Cleo are forced to test the strength of their love when Gaius returns to Mythica, claiming he's no longer the king of blood but a changed man seeking redemption. First off, I love that Magnus and Cleo's name are right next to each other. First paragraph, the synopsis. One of the things that I said in my Frozen Tides book talk was that I was really looking forward to seeing their couple, them as a relationship, as an official couple in the next 2 books. Now, Gaius fell off a cliff in the 4th book. The fact that he's coming back as a changed man seeking redemption, that's gonna be harder to kill him. And I've been wanting this guy dead for a very long time, as I'm sure a lot of other people do. Do I still want him dead? Depends. I mean, obviously my gut instinct is yes, but I'm kind of interested to see this side of Gaius. One thing I hope comes from this in his path of redemption is more history on his mother, because we only got a quick snippets of her in the 4th book, her being in the prologue and him mentioning to Magnus that his mother was a witch. And then Magnus and Cleo, I could go on forever and ever on what I want to happen to them in the 5th book, but just know everything you guys are feeling, I'm probably feeling too. Lucia, pregnant with the child of a watcher, has escaped the clutches of the unhinged fire god. Her powers are dwindling as she goes forth to fulfill a prophecy that will keep her baby safe, but could mean her demise. Here's a theory for you. Lucia dies after she gives birth to the child, and then Magnus and Cleo have to raise the child. I kind of like that. I wonder if she'll give birth in this book, or if that's going to be the 6th book. Is her baby kind of going to be like one of those like magical babies that kind of changes the world as we know it? Jonas treks back to Mythica with a plan to overtake Amara, but fate takes hold when he runs into the beautiful Princess Lucia and joins her on her perilous journey. Now there's always a paragraph in these synopsises that kind of just like take me, I don't know. They shock me. And this was the shocking one for me this time. Let me tell you why, because there's several reasons. 1, I still wanted in my heart for Jonas and Lucia to be brother and sister. So to see them possibly hooking up, because we all know how things happen in journey stories, what will happen between them. You know, out of all the couples, and I know this series can be associated with shipping on shippings on shippings and how you ship characters with other characters. I've done that plenty of times. Have I ever shipped Jonas and Lucia? No. This is interesting. The fact that they're going on a journey together. I saw on Morgan's Tumblr that she said there's going to be a road trip in Crystal Storm. While I would like the road trip to be for Magnus and Cleo. I don't see that happening just because they have a lot of things going on in Lameros where they need to rule as a king and queen. Now that I read this, now I feel like that road trip is Jonas and Lucia, and I never would have ever put those two together in a scene for a long period of time. Ever. So this is cool. Kind of seems like Jonas is gonna like go off on his own, kind of break away from the group that was from Croatia and that's coming back to Mythica. So that is a different direction that I like that he's taking, because if he went back to the castle, what would he do? That's one of the things that I've struggled with Jonas's character, is having him find a new purpose and enjoy it. In the 4th book, he went to Croatia under Magnus's order, so he was kind of being like an errand boy. He wasn't doing it for himself, he was doing it for someone else. So I'm hoping, at least if he has to go on a journey with Lucia, that he's doing it for him and no one else, and that I can get on board with. Next paragraph. Amara has taken the Mythican throne, but with no way to unleash the water magic trapped within her stolen crystal, she'll never be able to seize glory and get sweet revenge. This girl I did not think I would like, but now I do, and I'm still rooting for her. Am I still rooting for her and Felix? Yes and no. If I'm going to be completely honest, yes and no. So now, a total outside party becomes the ruler of Mythica, which is hilarious after all the events that happened in the first 3 books of trying to get power over each other. As I see more scenes of Amara with Gaius, Magnus, and Cleo, possibly Felix, Asher, all of them kind of having those scenes together and being in Lameros. I'm just waiting for the inevitable when Felix and Amara confront each other for the first time after she sent them to the dungeons and he lost an eye. The last bit that I have to touch on is, and what kind of darkness will descend and who will be safe after Prince Asher reveals the dangerous price he paid to cheat death. This last sentence is the most, I mean, it's all interesting, but this is like the most interesting sentence to me, because what does this mean? And I'm just so curious right now to know, what is this price he paid to come back from the dead? Does it mean anything within Mythica? What does it mean everything for the entire world of Fallen Kingdoms? Like, what? I think I talked about everything. Yeah, let me know down below what you guys saw of the cover, what you thought about the synopsis. Let's discuss this and come up with theories for the 5th book, which comes out in December. I hope you guys all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!